Hey guys, welcome to Hangover Airbrush. Today we're going to be finishing up on a spot repair on a GMC. This is a little something that I did a couple weeks back. There was an issue with somebody else's stopping distance. They were wrong and they hit the back of my friend's truck. So I pounded the bumper back out of the way, and the hard part of the corner of the panel was a little foobarred. So we pounded it out, put a little bit of mud in there, and now that we're into some better weather, we're going to go back and try to address this and do a color match and try to get everything to where it looks like it was never hit. So step one is getting the bumper out of the way. My friend Jess is taking care of that right now, and looks like he's just about got that thing licked. Alright, so we got the bumper out of the way enough to do the repair. The bumper is going to get replaced eventually anyways, so the bumper is just by any means necessary out of the way. And now you can kind of see, got a couple runs and sags where before we were in a bit of a hurry trying to get everything all sorted out. So first step is we're going to degrease everything. I'm going to take some sandpaper and I'm going to smooth all this and make it pretty. Put a little bit more primer on there, and we're going to be putting the base coat down with the Pache Vision. So this will be an interesting little how-to. Be back in a couple. All right, so I just put the guide coat down. A guide coat is just basically just overspray is what you're looking for, and the reason we're going to do that is it marks all the low spots, so we can sand the high spots off. The guide coat will eventually disappear, and once we get down to where the panel is smooth like it's supposed to be, all the guide coat should be off. You guide coat in multiple steps so that as you get closer you'll know when to stop. Hopefully that'll make sense here in a little bit. Alright, so we just got through blocking it down, and we burned through in a couple different areas, so I'm going to put another guide coat on here, hit it again with some sandpaper, and check to see where we're at. Alright, so we got something we're pretty much satisfied with as far as blocking it down. I scuffed up the rest of the clear with some Scotch-Brite, so I'm going to put some primer down, feather the edges real quick, and then we're going to let that cure for whatever it says on the can. I think it's 25-30 minutes, and then we're going to put the base coat down. See you back after a bit. We got our second coat of primer on there. It's flashed. It's been 25-30 minutes. For preparation on the side of the can, and again, I can't stress this enough for you guys, that when you guys are doing this stuff, to definitely look at the paperwork that comes with it, read on the can, and when you're making videos, shut your phone off so it doesn't make noises. But for preparation, it says that we should take the primer and we should sand it with a 600 grit or finer. So I got my 800 here, and again, I'm happy with the shape of it, so that's why I'm not using a backer. And I'm going to take the 800 and just scuff up all these areas that I plan on painting. And I'm going to go extend where I plan on painting just a little bit, because you can always fix those areas later on with a little bit of scuff and buff. Again, I'm not trying to change the shape on this, just trying to take the skin off of the primer. Alright, so we pretty much got our surface all prepped and we're ready to go. After a brief intermission hunting down the O-ring that's supposed to seal the hose to the bottom of the airbrush, I'm going to load up the paint. It came from automotivetouchup.com. I'm told that they have basically any paint code you should ever want. I've not been there. My customer brought this paint to me, so I'll let you know how it sprays and how it lays. We're going to try to load some of that paint up here in the Pache Vision, and with the fan air cap on there, I feel like I should be able to have pretty good control over everything that's going on here. So ready to shoot paint, indefinite pot life. Let's get going. Alright guys, so we got 3 coats of base coat on there right now, and we're ready to put the clear on, or put on the clear, as I've been so corrected. After a couple of weeks and the clear is really catalyzed, we're going to come back and we're going to do a blend on this tape line right here. So let's get that clear down. Alright, we just put the second coat of clear down, and it looks to me like we're getting a whole lot more orange peel than what we should be getting. So our 2 options at this point are either to stop, let it cure, sand it, coat it again, or keep going, sand it later, and reduce the air pressure, and hope that by reducing the air pressure we can cut back on some of this orange peel. So if you start seeing this this real harsh orange peel, it's more because the factory's got orange peel, but if you start seeing a really harsh orange peel, usually it means the air pressure in your gun is too high. Try to go over it again, and we'll see what we get. See you back in a little bit. Alright guys, so we got the 4th or 5th layer of clear on here. I forget. I just kept shooting until I ran out of paint. Actually, I stopped before I ran out of paint. So, you know, keep that in mind if you're ever doing something like this. Stop before you run out of paint. So anyways, you know, this is flashed over for 30 minutes or so. I'm going to peel the tape, and apart from this hard edge where the tape line is, you're not going to be able to tell that this has been repaired. So, be back in a second. Alright, so here we go. We got the masking tape off, and now we got this hard edge. Like I said before, we're going to have to contend with this a little bit later when he comes back and his paint's actually catalyzed out 100%. We're going to sand it down and try to blend out the whole panel. No big deal, because watch one of my other videos, I show you how to fix scratched or damaged paint. We're going to use that same technique. We're going to wet sand all this nice and smooth, get all the little dirt out of it, and then we're going to buff it and polish it back out so that it matches the rest of the panel. So when that comes, I'll probably end up making another video. This right here is still just a touch tacky, but the color match is perfect. So, you know, whatever what the hell's the name of that?
AutomotiveTouchUp.com.
The color matches, so it's AutomotiveTouchUp.com. I'll probably end up including a link in the description, so check it out there. But yeah, I think we're done with this. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on the next one. You know, this turned out pretty freaking good, actually. Man,
It is shinier than the rest.
I know, that clear coat's badass. It's got more.
Put tape there for it.
I know, it should have done the whole damn car. It does. I think that clear has got more sheen than the stuff from the factory.